Morning, everybody. Thanks, Bill. Bill sent me a case of coffee, and it's the exact coffee that I drink. And I've been drinking it for over a week, I think, and didn't know Bill sent it to me. So thanks again, Bill. I had a question about POAs. Do we have a POA? And I answered that. I got a little more information. Here's the POA journal right here. I get this like once a month or something. It's a free copy. They go around, they throw it in your driveway. A lot of people don't like that because they're not a member of the POA, and it really is kind of a pain in the ass, because if people here come and go, I mean, they're all retired, so they're here and they may disappear for a week or a month, and they come home and these papers get blowed all over the neighborhood because there's nobody picking them up. Now in our neighborhood we don't have that problem because neighbor helps neighbor. We see a paper in the driveway, we know they're gone, we pick them up, we throw them away. But it also goes to fill the landfill too. I mean, they are recyclable, but you got to wonder sometimes how many things actually get recycled. But anyway, there's a POA website for those of you that like to check. It's in small letters. It's POA number 4 US, POA for us.org, O-R-G. And it has all kinds of information in here about urgent care, where the emergency rooms are, what the phone numbers are, what's classified as an emergency to go to the emergency room, or do you go to emergency care. It just gives you all this information of what the developer's doing, what he's not doing, PWAC meetings. I'm reading this real quick. Amenity Authority Committee, AAC, meeting highlights, resident comments. Here's one, I'll just read it to you. Resident questions activities at the Mulberry Springdale Dog Park, where the little dogs are antagonizing the large dogs through a fenced area that separates them. Committee members asked District Recreation and Parks Department Director John Rohan to look into the situation. It's little things like that, you know, dogs irritating dogs. I don't know, I'm sorry, who cares? There's a fence there, let the little bugger bark. But anyway, Rohan, for those of you who don't remember, he's head of the Parks and Recreational Departments here. He'd been here I met him once when I worked for the villages. It's a mandatory, you have to go to these meetings, and he's the director of the meetings. One of them was the history of the villages. To work here, it's mandatory, you have to go to that. And Rohan directs it, and that's how the Rohan Center down on the other side of Brownwood, that's how it got its name. It's in honor of Mr. Rohan, John Rohan. So, you know, congrats to that. He put in a lot of work here. Anyway, it has all kinds of stuff in here, recording advertisements too. And I'm trying to find, here we go, ER versus urgent care. And it has names, numbers, phone numbers, addresses, which ones are golf cart accessible, which ones are not. Residents asked to update information. Of course, I got a big bunch of information here on RE/MAX. RE/MAX, by the way, is an outside realty company, and there's pros and cons about using them. The biggest con, or the biggest con that I know of, and it's been a rumor for years, I can't prove any of this, I don't know how it works, but they say that people here that are outside real estate companies like RE/MAX is the problem with the 80-20 rule. These people don't care. They'll sell a house to a 35-year-old. All they care about is moving houses. The villages, on the other hand, goes through a process with the bank to kind of keep an eye on that 80-20 rule. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if RE/MAX has a way of keeping an eye on that, if there's a state law or something. I don't know, but if that's true, then you know that's not right. Senior versus crime. Crooks ramping up new Medicare card scam. Scams are everywhere. How people fall for them is beyond me. Of course, it was talking about Valentine's Day and it has all the discount partners. That if you're a member of the POA, these are all the different companies around here that'll give you a discount for just being a member of the POA. It said in there a while ago the POA membership is $10 a year. Remember I said I thought it was like $1 a month or something? Don't ever quote me on these figures. I'm just giving you an idea of how it is. You know, when I said that these people ate out, I think every day of the week, so I was just assuming, you know, it's 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I said they're probably spending somewhere between $300 to $500 a month, depending on where they eat. And I got an email where a guy actually figured it up. So, oh no, they're going to be spending at least $1,000 a month. Well, maybe so. I don't know. I'm just giving you an idea that if you're coming down here and this is one of your activities, eating out a lot, that's not figured in the monthly budget that the Villages is giving you, and you have to take all that in consideration. That's all that is. So, you know, when I give you, say it's like $1 a month or something for a POA, I don't really know exactly what it is. I'm just trying to show you that it's extremely cheap. And come to find out in this book here, it's $10 a year. And somebody was asking once about the address to the POA. Well, I've got that for you now too. The Property Owners Association is 8736 Southeast 165th Mulberry Lane, PMB 111, The Villages 32162. Or you can call the phone number. POA phone is area code 352-430-8497. There's all kinds of phone numbers here for the president, vice president, treasury, secretary. I'm not even going to read all these numbers off. If you need any information, that number I give you will get you to their office, and then you can ask them anything you want, and they'll direct you to right where you need to go. So there's that. And I had another one too. Oh, here it is. I probably should have saved this for the news, but this is such a big deal that I'm going to share it with you now. By the way, this is Thursday, Men's Beer Day, and I think we're getting our carpets cleaned today too, at 2:30. Beer Day starts at 3. I won't be here. Oh well. But it's a big deal, so I'm going to let you know about it now. I'll post this probably next Tuesday. I got a golf cart ride coming out on Monday, and so I'll post this probably on Tuesday. Hope it doesn't bore everybody to death with this information, but anyway. Lake Sumter opens for guided nature tours. Get ready to explore Lake Sumter like never before. The Villages Recreation and Parks Department will offer guided 2-hour fishing and nature tours from a pontoon boat and 1- and 2-hour kayaking excursions beginning in March. Reservations are required. The community offers so many lifestyle programs for our residents to use and enjoy, and this is another pilot enhancement to experience Florida's natural environment, said John Rohan, Director of Recreation and Executive Golf for the Villages Community Development Districts. Anglers interested in the catch and release fishing excursions should fill out a fishing reservation request application and deliver or mail it to the Recreation Administration Office at 984 Old Mill Run no later than Wednesday. Applications are available at districtgov.org or at any regional recreation center. Fishing applications will be drawn in a lottery February 22nd, and winners will be notified by February 26th. A meeting will be held at 10 a.m. March 1 at Seabreeze Recreational Center to choose fishing dates and times. A $250 fee will be required at the meeting. And it goes on and on to tell you about things. I'll read a little bit. Go fishing. Guided catch and release fishing expeditions on Lake Sumter already have drummed up some excitement throughout the Villages, according to the Villages Recreation and Parks Department. Up to 4 anglers can take the 2-hour trip on a 21-foot pontoon boat. To reserve a spot, fill out and submit a fishing reservation request no later than Wednesday. Okay, view nature. Don't hesitate to bring a camera and some binoculars from a pontoon boat tour of Lake Sumter and paddle along Lake Sumter for a guided tour filled with tranquility and wildlife observations. Single and tandem kayaks are available. A group of up to 8 people can take part in a 2-hour excursion. To reserve a spot, register at any regional recreational center. As you can see, regional recreational centers is important. They're scattered about, and that's where you get guest passes, things like this happen. That's where you get all the information. There's all kinds of stuff. There's been another school shooting here in Florida. I see that. 17 South Floridians kids killed. I don't understand it. Parents, what the hell? What the hell? Why ain't these guns locked up? Why ain't you got them someplace where they can't get them? I understand kids do stupid stuff, but come on. They're not walking into your local gun shop and buying a gun. You hear that? Somebody must be doing some work. Beautiful day in the village today. High today, I think, supposed to be 83, sunny. I've been doing some more yard work. I trimmed all my bushes yesterday in the front yard. Got them all ready to go. Trimmed them on the side. I got to take care of my banana tree and stuff back here. They're all dead. That cold snap we had pretty much zapped them out. So when I start cutting this stuff out, it's just not going to be the same. But anyway, got to do what you got to do. Okay, I just want to pass the information along. It'd be Tuesday. I think that's about it. Seems to me there was something else that somebody asked, and I really can't remember. Somebody asked something about the difference between executive courses and championship courses. They said I never talk about the price or how to get a tee time. You're not looking good enough. I've covered all that. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm just saying I'm trying not to repeat myself a lot on these videos because I get emails from some people. They're constantly telling me I've already covered that. I've already covered that, and I just don't want to try to repeat myself. I'm going to try to be aware of that. So there is a video that I talk pretty extensively about priority passes for the country clubs, how it works, the different prices in the winter versus the summer, executive courses, the free courses. And a trophy that accompanies that, and so on and so forth. So, and that was a fairly recent video too, so just keep looking, keep watching, you'll find it, and you'll get all the information you need. So until then, I'm just going to say I'll see you on the other side.